Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. I will be showing you guys how to use a few e-resources, including Cloud Library, as well as the new and temporary e-resources, Romance Book Cloud, Teen Book Cloud, and Audiobook Cloud. These formats provide a collection of ebooks and e-audiobooks for all ages, and they are free to access with your library card. So I'm going to get started with Cloud Library. I'm just going to share a new screen here. Okay, so Cloud Library provides users with ebooks and e-audiobooks for all ages, including fiction and nonfiction. So users are able to borrow up to 10 titles at a time with a borrowing period of 3 weeks for each title. You also have the option to return early. And today I'm going to be showing you how to use Cloud Library in a web browser, but you can also download the app on Android, iOS Apple devices, and Kindle Fire. You can also download the software on Windows and Mac computers. So to start off, you're going to want to go to strathmorelibrary.ca and go to the e-resources tab. And then search for Cloud Library. Our e-resources are listed alphabetically, so it's easy to find. And then just click on Cloud Library there. So here you are on the main page, but the first thing you're going to want to do is log in. And you'll notice there is a login button, green button at the top right-hand corner. Just click that. You'll have to enter in your library card number, which is on the back of your library card. Enter in your PIN. You'll press that login button, and then you'll have to press the accept to accept the terms of use and the privacy policy. And it just might take a few moments to log in. Okay, so here we are, we're logged in. We can easily access all the features on Cloud Library now. I'm just going to show you the main page. So as you can see, there are different collections here listed on the main page, including new editions, top picks, and more. To navigate these collections, use the arrows on either side here. You can also click List View. And you can also sort each category by pressing the sort button. You can sort this collection by title, author, publishing date, and recent editions as well. And you may also notice there are a few different ways you can change the browsing options. So up here at the top, there's a filters tab. If you click that, you can change your browsing options and settings by either just ebooks and audiobooks, or just by just ebooks or just audiobooks. And you can view all the titles and titles that are just available now to make your search easier. And I'm just going to take you through the different tabs here at the top. Next up, we have Browse. So you can browse by item type. At the top here, you have fiction, nonfiction, teens fiction, teens nonfiction, kids fiction, and kids nonfiction. And then you have subgenres or subjects down below for each category at top. And whatever you've chosen, it will be highlighted in blue here. So fantasy and historical on this page here. And if you use the arrow, you have more subgenres here. And each time you choose one, it will appear down below alphabetically. And as you notice, all of these collections here are sorted by publishing date. So if you click that publishing date option, you can sort by title, author, and recent editions as well. And then you may also notice a downward facing arrow to the left of the collection. If you click on that, subcategories will appear down below. So we have collections and anthologies, contemporary, dark fantasy, epic, more options that are specified so you can find something with more ease. And then just click that arrow once more to make that disappear. And another great option here, there's a star beside each collection. If you click that, it will be added to your favorites so you can view it more easily. You also may notice on some titles, there's a coming soon banner on top of the cover. And this means that it is not here yet, but it is on its way. And there's also a headphone icon on the bottom of the covers to indicate if it is an audiobook. So now I'm going to go to the next tab, My Books. So here you have what you're currently reading and borrowing. Any holds you place will appear here. Your history of borrowed books will be here. And then this little flag will be your books of interest. And I'll show you how you can add titles to this area a little later on. Messages is our next tab. Here will be messages if an item you've put on hold is now ready to borrow and when your items are coming up to be due. And now I want to show you how you can search for items. So there's a search bar in the top right-hand corner. And you can search for anything, a term, title, author. And I'm just going to be searching the genre, adventure. And here are your results here. At the top, you have that sort button. So you can filter these results by title, author, publishing, date, and recent editions as well, just like those collections. And then you'll notice on the side here whether you can place a hold or borrow it right now. So this one has a blue place hold button, and right underneath it, it tells you in how many days this title will be available. And then there is the green borrow button. So if you click that, you'll be able to borrow this title immediately. And then of course, there's that audio headphone icon in the bottom right corner of that title cover to indicate that it is an audiobook. So now I'm going to go back to featured. Sorry, it went back to the featured page. There we go. And I'm just going to click on a title. And every time you click on a title, a pop-up window like this will appear. You get more information about the book. There's a book description. And if you click more, you'll see the full summary here. If you scroll further down, there's going to be more by this author. So titles available on Cloud Library by this author. And if there are more, there will be those arrows to navigate those titles. And then once again, you do have that place hold or borrow button, and then the number of days that title will be available in. So this one's available in 71 days. And then over here, you have what it tells you whether it's an ebook or an audiobook. So here it's an ebook. And then if you click this little flag, it will add this title to your books of interest that we had seen under the My Books tab. And I'll just show you that right now. We'll go to My Books. And under that flag, there is that book we have just added. And then here's another button that has just appeared, Clear Books of Interest if you want to start fresh. I'm going to go to the Browse tab now. And I'm going to show you how you place a hold. So I'm going to place a hold on The Lights of Prague just because I know it's coming soon, so I'll have to place a hold on this title. So I'm going to press the place hold button. And here is a notification that pops up. So it asks if you would like to receive an email notification when ebooks I've placed on hold become available to borrow. So I'm going to press yes, and then you'll enter in your email address here and then press place hold. But right now I'm just going to write no, don't notify me, and I'll keep track of it myself because I'll be able to see it, my holds, under the My Books tab. So press the place hold button. As you can see, it's working right here. It can take a few moments. All right, there we go. It is placed. Now, if you just want to look at books that are currently available because you're looking for something to read, we're going to go back up to that Filters tab and click Available Now, and just press the X to make the change. So now I'm going to show you how you borrow a book and an audiobook. I'm going to go under Teen Fiction. I'm going to select some from here. So I'm going to borrow this audiobook by pressing the green borrow button. And once again, it just will take a few moments. And as you can see, it says it expires in 21 days. You can listen right away from this window here by pressing the blue listen button. Or if you had made a mistake and you want to return it, press the red return button. Next up, I'm going to find a book to borrow. And once again, press that green borrow button once you've chosen a title. Now I'm going to show you where you can find the books you've borrowed and the books you've placed on hold by going to the My Books tab. And here is currently what I have borrowed. Under the holds, you'll see the book that we've just placed on hold here. If you no longer want this book on hold, just press the remove hold button in this corner right here. So back to the reading. I'm going to read this book right here by pressing the blue read button. Now I want to show you how you can use the reader to maximize your reading experience. Once again, this will take a few moments to load. Right, perfect. So here it will pop up with the cover. And if you click the bottom of the page, your menu will appear. So the top right-hand corner, you have a bunch of options. The first one is info. If you click on that, it gives you the information on the book. Next up, you have settings and appearance. By clicking those two A's, you can change, let me show you how to change pages. So to change pages, you can click on either side of the screen to go in whichever direction you need to go. Or you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard. Perfect. Now clicking back at the bottom of the page to bring up the menu, go to the appearance settings, and then the text size you can change. There's two options there. There's also themes here, meaning the background, how the text appears. So currently we're on default. You also have a night, which is great for reading at nighttime. And then we have sepia, which is the more preferred way to read ebooks. Our layout is currently single page. You can make it double, so it's like you're reading an actual physical copy of the title. And you can change the font. We do have Open Dyslexic if that's what you need, or other options as well, whatever is your preference. Once you've made those decisions, you can click X, and then next time you open this book, your settings will be saved. Next up, we have our table of contents. You can skip to the chapter by clicking on whichever one you want. Your bookmarks will appear here, and then you can go to a specific page by entering the page number and pressing the green Go button. Now to create a bookmark, click the bottom of the page to bring up that menu again, and the bookmark is located in the top right-hand corner. You click that, and it will be highlighted in red to show that it has been bookmarked. To find your bookmarks, go to that table of contents again, under bookmarks, and then click on that to go directly to it. If you would like to unbookmark a page, simply click the bookmark and it will be unhighlighted. You also have the progress bar on the bottom of the page here, telling you how many pages you have left of each chapter and what page you're on of the whole book and how many pages are left in the book. Once you're done, you can simply press the X and it will take you back to your reading page. Now, next up, I want to show you how you can listen to an audiobook with Cloud Library. So I'm going to go to my audiobook here and press the listen button. Just going to refresh the page here. Just going to try that again. All right, so once you click on listen, the audiobook will immediately start playing. And I just want to show you the features you have with an audiobook here. So obviously you have the play and the pause button here in the middle. Then you have this button that will take you back a chapter. This one that will take you forward a whole chapter. Then you have rewind 15 seconds, go forward 15 seconds. Chapter. You have the ability to bookmark and create a note for that bookmark, and then press the save button. Your bookmark will appear down below on the table of contents on the specific track or chapter you're on. Once you click on that bookmark, it will take you directly to where you left off in that track. If you click on that bookmark again, you have the ability to create a new note, and you can delete it by pressing the little garbage can here. You also have the ability to change the volume with this volume bar, or click the volume icon itself and it will mute. And then once again, down below here is your table of contents. Each track or chapter, it indicates as well how long that track is. And then up top here, you have book progress. Tells you how many remaining hours are left, and then specific track progress as well. I'm just going to use the back button to go back to our reading page. And I want to show you a few other things at the top here. Under settings, you can change your email notification and then press the save button. We also have an about page here. If you're needing some help, you can always click the online help here to receive some advice on what to do. In the top right-hand corner, you also can change the language to French, Spanish. Here are the options here. Now, if you're interested in downloading the app or the software for your Mac or Windows computer, there is a download app button in the top right-hand corner that you can use. Or you can go back to our website and you can press the Windows or Mac button to take you to the installation page. Here, you can also view more tutorials on how to use Cloud Library. There's more instructional brochures for specific devices, and these 3 buttons here will take you to that app for that specific device. So that's all for Cloud Library, and now I'm going to move on to Romance Book Cloud. So Romance Book Cloud is an e-resource that is clearly all about the romance, and it's just ebooks, and it is only available until August 31st. So unlike Cloud Library, you don't have to download any software, and you just need an internet connection. So to access Romance Book Cloud, once again, go to our website under e-resources and scroll until you find it. Click on it, and you'll be taken to the main page. So you don't need to log in to access this e-resource. You can just start browsing immediately. So here on the main page, we do have our collections listed here. And then to navigate those collections, use the arrows, or simply just click on the title of the collection to see a list view of those books. Up top, you do have some filtering options. You can view the titles by detail or by cover. And once you click on that option, it will automatically load to whatever settings you've put on. You can sort by title, author, newest, and ascending and descending as well. Now, if you like a certain way to look for titles, you can change these. And then press the Save button. And now these are your default settings for whenever you are looking through books. Next up, I want to just show you the tabs at the top here. There is an About page. There are FAQs, so if you're stuck and not sure how to further proceed, take a look at the FAQs for a solution. Here we have categories and a drop-down menu. So I'm going to go to the historical category. Once again, you have these great options to filter through. And I'm just going to save those once more. And then use the arrows to navigate each page, or simply click on the page number to proceed. You have a My Favorites page. Don't worry if some favorites just appear and you haven't added any. Since you're not logging in, this isn't specifically your favorites. We also have an index here of book titles. So it's telling you there is 1,671 total available books. And then there's authors here as well. So if you like a specific author, look under the index tab and you'll find them there. There's also a Contact Us page. Now, say you want to search for something, you can do that by clicking the little magnifying glass in the top right-hand corner. And then you are able to search by title, by author, by keywords or theme, and by genre. So I'm going to search by keyword, and I'm going to search cowboy, and press the Go button. And here are the results. So here you have the cover, and underneath the title you have a description, and you click More to view the full description. And you may notice on the right-hand side of some titles, there is a reviews button. If you click that, you'll be able to see some reviews people have left. There is also an add to favorites. If you click that, you'll be added to My Favorites. Now, if you press Read Online, it will take you to the reader, and it pops up with a little pop-up window here telling you how you can use the reader. If you don't want to see this multiple times, you can press the Do Not Show This Again button, or simply just click the X. This is what the reader looks like when you open it. So to navigate, to turn the pages, use either click on either side of the screen, or use the keys on your keyboard as well. If you click on the middle in the blank space here, your menu will appear on the left-hand side. The first option here, you have chapters, so you can skip ahead to whichever chapter. And any bookmarks you place will be listed here as well. The next option is increasing the font. The next button beneath that is to decrease the font size. Then you have the ability to place a bookmark. Bookmark added right here, it says. And then to find that bookmark, go to that chapter button, and here it is. So you can either click on it to take you to that page, or press Remove. There is help to kind of give you some guidance on how to use the reader. And then the percentage read is down here, so currently 1%. And then use the Close button to close this all up. And I'm just going to go back to that favorites page, and here is that one that we had just added right here. If you want to remove them, simply press the X to remove. So that's all for Romance Book Cloud. It's pretty straightforward, quite similar to Cloud Library, just a little different with the reader. So next up is Teen Book Cloud. So Teen Book Cloud is an online database of ebooks and educator resources for middle school and high school. Once again, no downloading or waiting required, and it's only available until August 31st as well. Teen Book Cloud also offers graphic novels, National Geographic videos, e-audiobooks, and more. So now we're just going to scroll down to Teen Book Club on our website. And here's the main page. Once again, no need to log in, you can just start browsing. So on the main page here, we have some more categories. To navigate those, use the arrows on either side, or click the title of the category to take you to a list view. Now we have the same great filtering options as Romance Book Cloud right here at the top. Sorting by whatever you'd like, newest, author, title, and this one you can sort by reading level, which could be really helpful for younger kids. And then if you like those search options, press save to make them your default. Now I'm just going to go through the tabs with you once more. We have About, the index here. So this index is a little different just because there are more item types with Teen Book Cloud than Romance Book Cloud. So here it gives you, and this is your legend of what is listed down here. So it is listed by title. And then there's a bunch more of information, reading level, all that kind of stuff that is very useful. You have my favorites. Currently there are none. Fortunately, we don't have access to My Cloud just because this is a temporary e-resource. We have the Common Core portal. So if you click on one of these, it will take you to items that are for that specific reading level. And then there's also a Contact Us page once again. Going back to the home page to show you how you can further browse titles. So on the top of the page here, we have listed categories: fiction, nonfiction, drama and poetry, enhanced ebooks. So this has quizzes. It can also have lesson plans and further resources, graphic novels, videos, AP English, and then audiobooks. So if I go to, let's see, graphic novels, here they're all listed, and then there's further categories you can search by. Let's go to nonfiction, history, civics, science, bunch of options here. But if you want to search for something, you can do that as well. Use the search button in the top right-hand corner. We'll take you to this page where you can search by title, search by author, search by tumble time, search by genre, search by lexile, search by your reading level here, and then search by keyword, which is what I'm going to do now. So it's great. All of these, most of these search options give you options so you don't have to type it in yourself, or if you're not sure what you're looking for, you can scroll through these. So I'm going to choose fantasy, and then make sure to press the go button once you've chosen what you want to look for. Now here are your results. So as you can see, the title is listed here. Beneath, you have your description of it. To the right, you do have reading level and the grade, lexile, and the Common Core, which is really great information for kids who are wanting to read specifically for their grade level. You also have the option to read book reviews. So currently it says there are none here, but there is that option right here on the right-hand side. Underneath the book cover, you have that same read online button. You have play video, add to favorites, lesson plans, and there are more resources with this title. As you go down, the options on the left will change. So this one you can also listen online. Lesson plans for certain titles as well. So this is an enhanced ebook, hence why there are lesson plans with this title. So now I'm going to go back to the main page here. And I'm just going to choose a title here. And I'm going to show you how you can read this online. So by pressing the Read Online button, you are brought to the beginning of the book. To navigate the book, either click on either side of the screen, use the arrows on either side of the menu bar at the bottom, or use the keys on your keyboard. On the menu bar at the bottom, you have chapter menu. You can select which chapter to jump to. You can bookmark, so set bookmark, and then go to bookmark. Text options. You can change the size of the text. You can even change the text spacing. And you can choose the font as well. Next, we have our color options. So like with Audiobook Cloud, we had those 3 options, but here you have even more. You can change the background color and the text color to whatever preference you'd like. You can add notes as well. Once you've added the note, you can press save. There's also a help button here to help you get started. Now going back to the home page here, I'm going to choose videos. And once you choose a video to watch by clicking on it, you can press the play video button and it will appear in a new window. And some videos are short and some are longer. And it will tell you that length on the video's description page here. So this one's 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Now I'm going to search for audiobooks. And here you can see these are further categorized. Instead of a read online button, you'll have a listen online button. It will open into a new tab. So obviously you have play and pause button. You can go to the previous chapter or the next chapter. You can press stop. The show hide button will show you the tracks here or the chapters. By pressing that again, it disappears. Here you have your progress bar of that track or chapter. You can click on it to go ahead in it or go further back. You can change the text size here. And you can set bookmarks as well. Just want to show you a few nonfiction options. Go to history. So it's the same format here. Some nonfiction titles will be a PDF, so you can print that out. If you go to Enhanced Book, you'll see that there is quiz you can take and those lesson plans that will open into a PDF. So this is a great resource for teachers. And now if you want to add a title to your favorites, you can simply do that by pressing the button there. And then a graphic novel, I'm just going to show you how to use that. So by clicking the Read Online book, it is a little different than reading a regular book with Audiobook Cloud. So instead of using the arrow keys to navigate the pages, you'll have to scroll down to read the pages. The page numbers are located on the left-hand side of the page. And if you want to go to the next chapter or the next page, click the arrows on the top, or you can go back. There is a chapter menu located on the top menu bar. There is also a page menu here. Just shows you it's a little bit different. There's more scrolling in this one, but it is easier to read a graphic novel this way. Now we added that title to our favorites. So I'm going to go to My Favorites. And here it is. Once again, there is that remove button, or you can remove all here. So that's everything for Teen Book Cloud. Quite similar to Romance Book Cloud in the features and everything like that. And then next up, we do have Audiobook Cloud. And Audiobook Cloud is an online and all ages audiobook collection. So no downloading or software or holds or waiting periods. And it's only available until August 31st. So once again, on our website under e-resources, I'm just going to scroll to the top here to find Audiobook Cloud. So once again, you don't need to log in. You just have access directly. So here on this homepage, you're directed directly to the fiction and literature page. You have the same great filtering options here. And I've saved those default settings for myself. You do have more information about Audiobook Cloud here. There's also a great index, once again, for book titles and book author. You have My Favorites. With the Audiobook Cloud, you do have access to My Cloud, but you will have to register an account. So that is something separate from the library. And then we have Contact Us. Now, if you're wondering how to search, you can do that by using the search bar in the top right-hand corner. You can search all. You can search just by title, by author, and by publisher. I'm going to search for travel. And here are your results. So you can press the Listen Online button. You have description here. More information about how long it is. You can read book reviews, or you can submit a book review as well. Now back to the home page. You could also search by genre and subgenre. So right now we're looking at fiction and literature, but under fiction, you can also search by mystery and suspense, by westerns, science fiction, historical fiction, and romance. Now, if you go to another subject on the top here, like nonfiction, your options below that will change. So you have history, biography, and autobiography, very specific way to search. You also can search by new books, children, and YA. So YA has a few options down below. And even with romance, you do have these subgenres right here. I'm going to go back to the main page. And I'm going to press the Listen Online button. Now, as you can see, it's the same reader as Teen Book Cloud. So you have your buttons down here. You can navigate by going next, previous, pause and play, and the stop. Show hide button shows the tracks or the chapters. Toggle text size once more. The progress bar at the bottom for that track, and then bookmarks as well. The add to my favorite buttons just looks a little different. And then you can press that remove button if you no longer want it in your favorites. All right, so that is Cloud Library and its friends. So I hope this was helpful for you. They are a little bit different, but they all share the kind of same great features. So once again, Romance Book Cloud, Teen Book Cloud, Audiobook Cloud are only available until August 31st, but you don't have to download anything. You don't need any software. There are no holds. You don't have to check anything out. You can just start reading or listening. They're great. So please use them just until we have them. Hopefully we can get something similar. Now, if you do have any questions, please leave a comment on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel on this video. And if this video or our other tutorials have helped you, let us know by giving us a shout out on Facebook. And next week's tutorial is about auto repair reference. It's a great e-resource if you're looking to fix or to just service your vehicle. Right, once again, thank you for joining me today. Hope you have a great afternoon. See you next time.